Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Let's Play world. Now this is going to be a world tour slash world download, and if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. It would help me out massively. But like I said, there is going to be a world download, so head down to the description and download this world for yourself. But I do have all of my tools and loot into this and all of my ender chests into here. Now I already did the world download, so I can go ahead and take all my stuff back. But starting off this world tour in our beautiful armor, we have our base behind us. Now this is where you're going to spawn at. You might spawn in this tree or down there or over there. This is where I set the world spawn point, so you should be seeing this massive base area and all of this beauty. So inside of this base is my automatic sorting system. So there is actually a way to get in there, and I'm not going to go down there, but you can go inside of there, and there is a nether portal, but I'll show you guys that later. Making your way down this way, we have a windmill that we're going to look at on the right here, and this is a recent project, and I think it turned out very great. Now this is actually our house, like where we actually live at. Now I don't remember when we built this, but I did do the inside. Now we have our dogs Ben and Patricia. Now this was my very first this is like my main enchanting area. Now this is my bedroom area. Now there's a cool feature here. If you flick this lever, you get food. And if you have any extras or whatever, you can come into this room, which has our very first pickaxe, our very first diamond, the Ender Dragon egg, and a couple other things. But this is actually how... Well, that's going to be hard to get back, but you put your carrots in here and it feeds this. There's actually not that many left. But if you actually come past the dogs here, you do have a staircase which goes up to a mini super smelter and a storage system I didn't use besides what's in here. And I don't really think there's anything in there either. Now I really love what I did with the roof here, but let's move on. Staircase here. And this is the automatic nether sorting system. So if we go ahead and place something in here, it will actually light up what item is getting sorted. So as you can see there. Now we actually have a library over here with comment question of the videos. So if you commented on a video, then I'll put it in that book. And there is a couple other things like my coal mining stuff in here. There's actually a stone generator right here as well. Now we are indeed on day 126. Now it shows up like right here in that area. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But finally, to some interesting things, we have, well, Dinner Bone Valley. Now, I got this name off of a YouTube short, and it really does fit the blue colored palette roofs that we have going on in this area, and I really love the decorations that we got going, and this house turned out amazing. So continuing this way, we don't actually have a name for this, so if you have a name, comment down below. But this is the red themed biome. Now we can get a fly of this, but I'm not going to really show anything else. It's pretty cool. But we're actually going to make our way this way and up this staircase, because this is where everything gets interesting. So the first thing you'll notice is a staircase. Now I'm not going to show you what's up there, but this is a trading hall that actually has everything you need. Now you have a lot of emeralds, so you don't have to really worry about that. Making your way this way, you can see there is actually a statue up there, which is pretty cool, and it's coming into view. There it is. We have our castle project we've been working on and the starter area. Now we're going to go ahead and go clockwise like this. So this is a trading area, or a villager breeder glass dome. Now I think this turned out amazing, especially the hanging bookshelves and leaves. That is kind of my favorite part. And yeah, there is a enchantment table in here as well. making your way this way. Now this is actually our last episode project. We did this in the last episode and decorated this area, added 2 more glass domes that we're going to be putting wheat farms into. And this pathway goes all the way up to our beautiful castle that we built. Now this is actually a design that I designed and it looks amazing if you ask me. Making your way this way, you have a village that I built. Now I didn't do no interiors. Sadly I didn't get to that, but this area is pretty cool. There's all kinds of unique builds. Now we actually have a church right here I want to show you. But first we're going to actually go to this building. This is a bee farm that I built. I don't remember what episode, but still it is a amazing bee farm as you can see. Now getting to the church, I actually did do the interior here and I think it looks pretty amazing. Now I still want to put real Bible verses in here, so I think that'll be a cool addition. But we're making our way to the other castle. Now this is actually a design by someone else and I followed a tutorial for it and it turned out very amazing. Now I did do a little bit of interior work there. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool, especially the gatehouse here. Now I will fly and show you everything with the elytra later on, but for now we're just going to stay on foot and walk around. And now we're starting to make it to the very first starter area. This is where we started this world. Ooh, this is cool. So first I'm going to show you this area. Now this, I don't have a name, but I want to call it Lantern Lane. It just, I don't know, it feels pretty cool. We have a library in here. Then we have a brewery over here. So now we're finna make it down to our very first storage system that we had. Now there is some stuff in here still, and here it is, guys, the very first house that we built on this world. It's great, isn't it? For a first house, I am pretty proud of this thing. So right here we have, continuing up these stairs here, we have a couple of buildings. Now of course there is no interior sadly, but yeah, this is a awesome house that I made, but I guess that is kind of the whole area except one place. But before we go to the farming district over there, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a flying view of this whole area, and and I think it looks amazing. Wow, this is pretty cool. Especially the castle project. We have a castle, another castle, then we have a village in the middle. Then we also have this area. Then we have a village down below. Making our way to our permanent farming area. Now we have a iron farm right here, a sugarcane farm. Now this is actually something we recently did. It is a very huge flying machine sugarcane farm, so in the world download you guys can indeed harvest this. Now we also have a cactus farm, of course, and then a mob farm. Now all of these items make their way up through these tubes underground or through water streams just like that, and they go through this, and as you can see the light is turning on, which means bam. Now I did add 3 extra layers if you guys want to add any farms, and if you do, add my Discord link I have down in the description, and I would really like to see builds that you guys put on this world. But other than all these farms, of course we have the 10 wool farms, if I can say that correctly, and then we have the super smelter over here, which is smelting up some copper, and this thing is pretty good. We actually did this in the last episode. But other than that, guys, we have to show you the Nether project and then we're done. Now this is actually the Nether Hub project. You can go back and watch the episode, but I do have everything labeled. But other than that, guys, that is my world. But other than that, guys, that is just about everything that I can cover, and I think that Well, this world definitely turned out fantastic. As you can see, this beautiful world that I have built here, and wow, this is probably one of my favorite Minecraft worlds that I've actually built. And I still have lots of plans for this world, and we're not going to be ending anytime soon. So hopefully you guys all did enjoy this video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like rating. And if you guys are not subscribed, consider subscribing. It would help me out massively. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.